My name's Gerald Herbert. I'm a photographer with the Associated Press based in New Orleans, Louisiana. I made this image covering Hurricane Michael earlier this summer, and it was a very difficult place to get to. We got hammered by this storm when we were in Panama City, and there was so much debris and trees down and telephone poles that would made it very difficult to get around, much less to get all the way out to Mexico Beach. The scene of devastation was incredible. Mexico Beach looked like Biloxi after Hurricane Katrina. It was total devastation where there was nothing left for a lot of the town except for slabs of concrete and broken rubble on top of it. I remember there was a compelling moment where one woman was walking around trying to find an elderly lady that she knew was left behind, or who had stayed behind, I should say. And she kept calling out her name, saying, "Aggie!
Aggie!" Aggie? No, I'm talking about the lady that lived here. Oh, here? Yeah.
Unfortunately, several days later, she was found dead in the rubble right near this scene where this picture was taken.
My name is Carolyn Castor. I am a photographer with the Associated Press in Washington, D.C., and I'm one of a group of photographers that covers the White House. This is a picture of President Donald Trump holding a note card. He was holding this note card during a listening session that took place at the White House, where he brought in students, family, friends, people affected from the mass school shooting at the high school in Florida. People were emotional. People had things to say. This particular moment in this picture is one of those pictures where the big story can be told in the small details. The president, listening to all this powerful testimony, pulls out this note card, holds it for about 15 seconds, and then puts it back in his pocket. What we do normally is we photograph everything, especially trying to capture things that aren't directly presented. So when I saw the note card, of course I photographed it. At the time, I couldn't read the note card. I couldn't read that it said, "I hear you" on it in black Sharpie. I wasn't surprised about the impact of that image because so many people were so invested in what's been going on with school shootings and the emotions in that room. I was not surprised.
My name is Hassan Ammar, and I am a photographer with the Associated Press based in Beirut, Lebanon. I imagined the picture before I took it, so everything was set up, just waiting. The preparation, it was waiting, because we have no information when, where, what happened, what will happen. We had no clue. So we wait, we wait. So when I took the picture by remote, I didn't see it in my eyes on the viewfinder. So I was not sure what I get till I saw the picture on the laptop. And the moment I opened it, I looked, I said, wow, this is nice. This is what I want. This is what I was imagining before I arrived. It was everywhere in all the newspaper, front page of the newspaper, websites, television. I was completely surprised. I knew it's very nice picture, but I didn't imagine it will be worldwide like that. It was one of the best picture I took in my career, I think. Yeah.
I'm Matt York. I am a staff photographer for the Associated Press based in Phoenix, Arizona. We arrived at the location where I made this picture with Border Patrol. It was later in the evening, close to midnight, and I noticed that there was a lady and her kids outside of a Border Patrol vehicle. They told me that there was a gentleman inside the vehicle, and when they opened the door to speak to him, I slipped around to the side and I had to turn on my flash. I'm not a big fan of strobes, but he was inside basically a dark vehicle. So I motored 4 or 5 frames. That's all I got, and I was hoping it would be in focus. Not realizing until I started shooting that his son was actually on his lap. Technically speaking, this isn't a phenomenal picture. It's 2 people sitting in the back of a truck with direct strobe. Nothing special. What made this picture good was the story that it told. The forlorn look on the gentleman's face, a very young son not knowing what's going on, climbing on his dad. That's what told the story. That's what we were there for.